Greetings all you maniacs with minds on a grind. Welcome back to another Warframe video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Destreza Prime, the Pokey Stick of Doom. So this is a primed rapier, and apparently if it's not a spin to win Zaw, it's a trash melee weapon. Fuck off with your spin to win AIDS. It's not fun at all, so let's take a look at this thing. So, this is an MR10 primary weapon. So, really good crit chance, very good crit mult, and a decent status chance with mostly puncture and slash. Pretty good stats. So, stop that, Oberon. So this is my build. This comes with 2V polarities. Are you kidding? That's awesome. So you don't need any forma for this. Of course you can if you really want to, but I'm not going to. Oh my god, use prime pressure point for fuck's sake. It's better. I don't care. I have it, but I'm going to max this out and I'm going to sell it, maybe. Because I already sold a copy for like 25 plat and it was sweet. So that's what I use. That's what I do with prime mods most of the time. I just sell them for plat. Not primed reach. This weapon's only issue is its reach, really. I have condition overload here. Now, condition overload, per status type affecting the target, 60% more damage. This is insane. It actually counts IPS as well, which is impact, puncture, slash, if you didn't know. Anyway, this is not the complete package. Also, the stance, I'm pretty sure this is the only rapier stance. But if it is, it's a good stance because one of the combos ends in a finisher. And if you know anything about anything, finisher damage is overpowered. It's insane how powerful finishers are. Anyway, this is not the complete package. There is one more thing that I could add to this. Well, two things. There's a Warframe and a secondary that I can add to this. But first, let's just take a look at how the weapon functions in actual combat. So let's kill the enemies. Let's spawn them again. Alright. I'm not going to be using Oberon's fourth ability to strip armor. Let me get the combo if I can. So as you see there, it rips through them like nobody's business. That is insane amount of damage. And the cool thing about puncture is that it will reduce the damage that the enemies will do to me. So in a way, this thing makes you a tank. And they bleed out because this thing has good slash. Viral, I would only really recommend putting on melee weapons, to be fair. Now the block, does it have a block combo? Yes, it does. I forgot. I don't use this very often. It's so strong, I'm not even getting the finisher combo. But it does do a finisher after a flurry of stabs, and that backflip you saw. So, there's another thing I can add to this. The Pox. Now, the Pox is a force multiplier. This is my Pox build. Literally, no forma, just a catalyst. What you do with the Pox is you huck it at the enemy's feet and it loads them up a status. Blast does 2 instances of status. So right there, that is 120% towards condition overload. And then corrosive is going to strip their armor. So slash will be more effective and it will allow viral to do even more damage. Well, not really, because viral doesn't care about armor. But it will help. Anyway, there's another frame, Volk here. Now, this is my Vol Kitty build, Umbral Kitty, with Steel Charge. This build is going to annihilate. It's going to absolutely annihilate. So what I want to do is I want to spawn these guys. I'm going to activate Warcry. Load them up with the Pox, and then go ham. Yeah, totally. It looks like you need the Adderex to do that. And this. How is this fun? Goddamn retarded Beyblades, will you stop it? So, what the hell just happened there? Okay, so let me add everything up. The Destreza is doing impact, puncture, and slash. Mostly puncture and slash, really. Now, you take these numbers and you multiply them by 4, and that's the true damage types. Whoops, cutting in to say something. What I meant to say is the physical types, impact, puncture, slash, have a 4 times greater chance of proccing over elements. That's my bad. Damage test. Why DE? The fuck? That is dumb as shit. Just show the actual damage. My god, just say, oh, slash times 4. That's what it should be. Whatever. So it's doing all these. 60, 120, 180, 240. Wait. Yeah, 240. And then, got the pox. That's another 120%. And that's another 60%. Yeah. Also, Valkyrs 2. Real quick. I get a speed increase, armor increase, and they get slower. So, higher DPS. And they can't do anything about it. So, long story short, this thing is a ferocious pokey stick of doom. It stabs real quick. Now, if you don't have condition overload, you don't really need it. This is more of a crit weapon, but it's kind of balanced, I'd say. You could push this towards just pure condition overload, but I love my Blood Rush, man. It's such a good mod. It's a fucking pain to get. Now, what does it look like if I just use Valkyr's War Cry? Up there's the finisher. Was that? I have no idea how much damage that was. But you can see how slow they're moving because of War Cry. And also Steel Charge is coming into play. Now, I'm going to do finishers on these guys. I'm going to use Valkyrie again, but I'm actually going to use her third ability, which will open them up for finishers. So let's do that. Let me just slow them down because I can. Damn it, they were doing a thing. How much? Okay. But I need to get the combo mult. $200k finishers. That is crazy. Just spam E here. You can see as soon as condition overload starts ramping up, the damage just goes fucking haywire. So I feel like picking an RS. So as you can see, the Destreza Prime doesn't care. It just kills them all. There's really nothing that can stand up to this very often. The biggest issue is its reach. But if you're playing a tanky frame, this is no problem at all. And it does not need to have 1,000 meters worth of reach to be good. I'd say, how much reach does this have? What is that? 5 meters? 5 meters of reach? That's not terrible. It's not great either. But that's really, that's whatever. So, the Destreza Prime, is it worth it? Yes. It comes with 2 V polarities. You don't need to use any form with it. You just need an Arc and Catalyst. Which, that's a problem sometimes. But do you need Condition Overload with it? Absolutely not. Does Condition Overload help? Absolutely. How to get Condition Overload? There is a survival mission on Uranus called Ophelia. Go there with Korra, with Pilfering Strangledome, augment or necros or a team of necroses and just go fucking batshit crazy and blend everyone into little itty bitty chunks so necros can do his thing, which is fuck the corpses. I mean, get more loot. So there you go. I got it just randomly as hell. I was all, what? I got condition overload out of nowhere. So that's cool. So again, here is the Pokey Stabby build. If you do, in fact, want to, you could put another forma here and put prime pressure point, but well, it would take a forma here and then a forma here, which I might do eventually. It's just I don't use it as Destreza as much as I'd like to. Also, look how pretty this fucking thing is. God damn, it's fucking gorgeous. And also, if you're curious, there are actual rapier skins that make it look like an actual rapier in a way. This is way too big. This is a little bit more realistic. God damn, that's gorgeous. But as it stands, it's fine. It's a needle of death. And it's kind of funny how I'm using viral and it's poking like crazy, so I call it the death syringe or something like that. It's just, it's gorgeous. It gets so many points for being gorgeous. And actually, it actually looks really good on Inaros, but with Inaros, but it doesn't. Inaros does not have anything to do with rapiers. Nor does Valkyr. Give Valkyr just a gigantic hammer or something. She'll like that. So there you have it. A very overpowered rapier. It's crazy, man. So thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, in Trilby, we trust.